Hey, I thought I'd give you guys a gander at my wall of fame. Some of the stuff I've created on CNC over the years. As you can see, quite a variety. A lot of it has literally been up here for years, and I'll never sell. I do sell some of them, give them away too, but most of them, and most of all, it's tough to do good doing 3D on CNC just because of the time and effort you have to put into it. There's not a lot of people willing to pay for that. Um, where'd that one go? Something like this, Guns N' Roses, for example, it'd probably take about 6 or 7 hours to do. So even like for a bro price, I'd have to get like around 150 to 200 for that, and people just don't want to pay that. Really, in CNC, the money is in the 2D and the signage. But as you can see, have quite a variety. Sons of Anarchy Reaper has actually been pretty good to me. I probably sold like 20 of them over a period of years, the average being 150 to 200. So that doesn't sound too bad, in theory, but we're talking about, a period of 6, 7, 8 years. So it's really not a whole lot of money. These tribal masks are one of my favorite designs there. There's a couple more here. They just look so cool. And a lot of times you'll have a piece of wood, like 3, 4 inches wide, that you really can't do nothing much with, but these are just perfect for that. Here's Johnny from The Shining. It's a piece of live edge wood. Religious things I like. Uh, Jesus bust, crucifix. That's a one-off design. That's a Strategic Air Command emblem. Wildlife, of course, eagles. There's praying hands. Aztec calendar. There's another Sons of Anarchy. Another crucifix. As you can see, a ton of different wood species. Um, we got yellow heart, which they've recently declared a endangered species. It's real tough to get yellow heart anymore. That I'm not even sure what it is. A lot of yellow heart up here. Poplar. We got walnut, of course. That Guns N' Roses is poplar. Some more walnut here. Purple heart, of course, and that one stayed very purple. A lot of times they'll fade out to a brownish color. That one really held its purple. There's wenge or wenge, as some people call it. Really nice wood. I'm tempted to say that's zebra wood, but I'm not sure. These for sure are zebra wood. And I found with zebra wood, it's just so busy. It's not the best for 3D work. Like that one, I actually think it looks atrocious. But what are you doing? Stop it! I'm sorry, I'm talking to my little puppy, trying to drag one of my coats away. Get out of there, boy. Where was I? But get out of there. You want some of this? Go. But that one actually looks good in with zebra wood. Stop. Get out of here. This one is actually a glue out. Get. This one's a glue up of different species, and that I don't think that looks very good. Once again, it's just an idea that doesn't hurt to try, but they don't always work out. There's one of my bucket head designs, and if you're not familiar with Buckethead, you really got to check him out. Just a breathtaking guitarist. There's another Buckethead. And this one is my favorite one. Behind this bad looking boy here, there's another bucket head. And I did all three of those in poplar. And this here is a fractal design. Kind of electro burned. And then I filled it with epoxy. Really just pointless other than looking pretty cool. That's about the point of it. But I got stuff, probably at least this much stuff in the basement. Let me turn this light off. Yeah, let's see how it looks without light. And I got more up here, just all over the place. So they're really a joy to do. And some of these, like that crucifix right there, will probably take a couple hours. So that's very, reasonable time-wise. And that, I think, is white wenge. I had a little slab of that. Got more up there. And like I say, tons. I can't really see those without light. Oh, Sons of Anarchy. I forgot that was there. But yeah, I also do a lot of signage. There's one example. There's corian. There's a marijuana leaf. Corian machines real well. And I have the source for it, or sometimes I could get it almost free. Really, it's solid material. I mean, this feels like a rock practically, and it machines real nice. So I like doing stuff in corian. Well, you've already seen this. There's one inlay I did, turned out pretty well. I really got to start doing inlays again because some of this stuff, once you haven't done it in a while, you kind of it's kind of tough to pick up all the tricks and techniques that you learned. So I got oh, that one's a nice one. I forgot all about that one. And a lot of the things that take up the time and something like this will be the background. You see that kind of like wavy looking background? That literally like adds hours to a project. If it was a plain background, that would probably be like 2.5, 3 hours. So as it was, it probably took about 6 or 7 with that background. So that's one kind of detail. If you add, it looks real nice, but just be aware, you'll, for quality, it'll eat up a lot of time. And that's the same with my bucket design there. If you notice, I don't know how well it shows up in camera, but if you see all the bricks, the little bricks in the background there, ate up a lot of time. This one took, I would say, almost 9 hours. And that's about probably 11 by 12. So it's pretty good size, but it's not huge. But just the detail, and I generally, for these, I use a 1/32 tapered ball nose bit. So for detail like that, there really is, it just takes time. People think you print them out within minutes or stamp them out, but it just don't work that way. So anyways, hope you enjoyed my wall of fame here. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. All right.